This week on the Retirement Quick Tips podcast, I'm sharing with you 40 life lessons I've learned in my 40 years on this planet. And today I'm actually talking about money. Finally, I've had a couple of days I didn't do that. But this is a podcast about money and retirement. So I'm going to talk about money today. And I have several other episodes where I'm going to do the same. So today's topic is on 40 lessons is avoiding money stupidity. Okay, the first lesson is getting rich slowly is way less stressful than trying to jump on the next big thing. Certain personality types, maybe the gambler types, they are constantly looking for the next thing they're going to hit the jackpot, they're going to get rich quickly, they're going to avoid all the time and work and effort and sacrifice that comes with getting rich much more slowly. They're just going to do it just like that and be done with it. Now, sometimes that happens. And the unfortunate thing is we only hear about the times where that happened. Someone won the lottery. Someone invested $500 in some obscure stock like Apple or something back when it was a tiny baby. And now it's worth $50 million or something like that. So we only hear about the success stories, but they're so uncommon. And it's also very stressful because you're constantly jumping out of this slow moving traffic lane to the next traffic lane. Like if at first it looks great, but then you realize it's no different than the other lane. It's still going to take me just the same amount of time, if not longer, to get there. And the same thing is true for building wealth. The tried and true methods of consistency and saving at an early age and living below your means, all those things. You can work an average job and have a pretty average income in America. And as long as you do the right things and you have patience, you can build wealth. You don't need to jump on the next big thing. Lesson number 2 of avoiding money stupidity is just because you can spend the money doesn't mean you should. There are plenty of things that come up where you could spend your money on them, but should you? Should you spend $500 on a piece of designer sunglasses? Like they're plastic. They look exactly the same as the $15 pair that you can buy on Amazon, but they have that logo on the side. Sometimes I get tempted by these things because I'm like, oh, these sunglasses are so cute, or I love these shoes. And I'm not saying buy the cheapest thing, but there are certain things like the plastic sunglasses from Gucci or Tom Ford or whoever, whatever designer, they're the same material and they basically look the same, except there's no logo on the side of the frames. And so there are certain things where I think it is pretty stupid to spend money, even if you can afford it, because why would you waste your money on something that costs 10 or 100 times more expensive than an equally good other thing? So I find that this is a constant battle, especially as you progress in life. And, most people as they age, their income goes up. And so they have more discretionary income than they had when they were broke and in their 20s. And so you start buying things and making decisions, but it really is, you have to know what your values are, what kinds of things are worth it to you to spend money on. Because if you don't do that and you're not discerning about purchases, then you're going to wonder where all your money went. And that's not a very good thing. So just because you can spend the money, if you have $500 in your bank account, great. Doesn't mean you should spend 400 of it on a pair of sunglasses. I don't think so. Okay, the last one is it often seems like other people are always doing better than you. Maybe financially, could be just that they seem happier. They have it somehow figured out. Part of the problem with this is that social media, we all live and see other people's highlight reel on social media. We don't see the mundane aspects of their life. So I think it can be really tempting, especially in the last, 10 years or so, to always feel like other people are doing better than you or they're happier. And so that can lead to some stupid money decisions. Like it's, keeping up with the Joneses. But there's this huge thing now on social media where influencers are constantly pushing and selling products. And so I find myself, it's like, oh, I didn't know I needed that. But I think I do. It's so easy to get caught up in the sort of influencer social media everybody else has it all figured out. This is especially bad with like parenting. I usually don't watch any of like the mom influencers because it just makes me feel like a worthless, horrible parent for not feeding my kids organic everything and not taking naps with them every day or so. I don't know. Anyways, if it feels like other people are doing better than you, just remember they haven't figured life out. We're still all stumbling along in the dark. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Ashley Michike, and this is the Retirement Quick Tips Podcast.